Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wildflower Garden Tarot. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I love that. That is awesome. You know what? And like, I did my live stream on Friday night. That was so much fun. Like, I really had a super duper good time doing that. And I had a few like technical difficulties, but like it was my first one ever. So, you know, try it again next week. Hopefully my connection will be a little better. I have to talk to my kid about not playing online maybe when I'm doing that, because maybe that kind of affects the signal. I don't know. But I'm feeling kind of lazy. Like, I haven't done a reading since then, which kind of sucks. Like, I need to be more disciplined, but I'm not. Well, mostly because, like, I'm so busy right now. Sorry. Where we are in Canada, well, probably where you are too. It's early summer. My kid's birthday's coming up. I've been busy with that. We've got horses, a garden, the whole 9 yards. So it's not COVID. I just have a dry throat. I'm not taking any right now because I'm not really focusing. I'm just shuffling. So, is my throat going to be okay? Sorry. Okay, so, again, I'm not taking those because, okay. So, I hope everything's fine where you are. And I'm going to, okay, Spirit, let's get down to business. What is going on for my friends watching this now? And by friends, I mean viewers. Okay. Ooh, dear. Okay. Those came out fast. They had actually come out. 2 of these that came out before last time. So, I'm sorry to say, but we have unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But then it's followed up with playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Spirit just said to me right now, so I was going to use these cards, and then they said, no. Go to Tarot Card Deluxe, which I haven't actually used for a little while. It's a beautiful deck, this one too. Spirit just said to me that for some or many of you, take it as it resonates, right? Because this may be one of those kind of fairly specific readings. That you've kind of been hanging on to a person that you believed was your person. But recently, that has seemed less interesting as this other person coming in. And suddenly this person that's just kept you, that Blondie song, I've been hanging on the telephone. I've been waiting by the telephone. I wonder what the lyrics are to that. Okay, so if you're interested in that, Google it. But that's like a classic. It's Blondie hanging by the telephone. Like, I think that's getting kind of old. For some of you, Spirit's just saying some of you have been doing this for years. And promises are made and never kept. And then you listen to tarot readers and it's like, yeah, he's coming in. And then you click onto me, and it's like, this is unrequited love, sorry. And you're tempted to click off, but then, like, I woo you with, there's somebody new coming in who is your actual soulmate. There we go. Let's see what we got. High Priestess. I almost feel like there's something under that, but, okay. Okay, so, So, I mean, you're better than this. We pulled this out. You are a high priestess or high priestess energy. Your connection between heaven and earth is really strong. You're a prayerful person. You believe in signs. Spirit just said you believe in signs. Spirit's being really vocal tonight. Spirit says too much. You read too much into signs because sometimes Spirit says things and it's like, how do I like translate that? Like, because sometimes it's kind of in images or feelings that you you have an attachment to outcome, or you have had an attachment to outcome where something comes along and it's a sign and you think it's a sign for this person that's a shithead. Really, though, Spirit's like, it's been a sign for this other person. So on one hand, you have unrequited love. On the other hand, you've got something new coming in that is playfulness, romantic feelings, and where you will finally feel free to express your love. With this other person, like right out of the gate, you're with the wrong person, right? So, I just had to move because the view of my double chin was just horrendous there. I'm not that vain, but I mean, I need to get better equipment because nobody looks good from like that angle. I'm just going to say that out there. So, I've been hanging by the telephone. I've been hanging. Yeah, she's got like a whole bunch of lyrics there. I can't help but think that the lyrics are pretty significant. But you have indeed been hanging by the telephone. You've been waiting. Right? This is you. It's like, oh, what am I doing? He's never coming in. He's never going to leave his wife. Do you think he's going to leave his wife? Nobody thinks he's going to leave his wife. Oh, you know what? That's from When Harry Met Sally. And like, this is a conversation when the woman who's been waiting for this guy to leave his wife all of a sudden goes out for dinner and meets the one. Like, I'm just going to throw these out. I'm not sure what order they're meant to be in because we have a Page of Swords, 6 of Coins. Your attention is changing away from this devil energy. Okay. Yep. Okay, this one is first. Okay. All right. Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nope. They're real bossy with me. It's like, no. Okay, first one came out, it's the devil. Not to say that this person necessarily is demonic or evil or devilish, just maybe weak. He seems strong. He seems like the one. You hear other readers talk about emperors coming in and kings coming in. It's like, yes, that's the one, and yes, that's my soulmate. But in the back of your mind, right. In the back of your mind, it's like, yeah, but you know what? If he was an emperor, would it be years? Like, would he keep me hanging on like this for years? If that was an emperor or a king? Because that's more like page energy. So, the thing about the devil is that you are attached to that addiction, to that person, to that source that is not good for you. But you could leave. Like, you're not actually bound. Right? You could leave. You choose not to. You've chosen not to. This has kept you up at night. This is like, you are just like, done. You're so done. You're so tired of this. But you know what? I think that there's somebody else that has sparked your interest, because suddenly you're turning away from the one baker, like the one person, and like putting your energy on the other side of that scale. I'm just going to see if the book has anything to say about the 6 of Pentacles. 5, 6 of coins. Yeah. So this 6 pentacle in this deck, it's being added to the other side to add balance. You have been out of balance. You have given somebody power over you in your life. And the universe is like, you know what? I think I'm going to step in. That's enough of that, right? And now we have this Page of Swords coming in, who is mentally focused and ready to deal with whatever challenges are coming, you know. Oh, I was just looking up in the book. The parrot swooping in. Oh, there's the parrot swooping in. Is a symbol of renewed energy, of a fresh, new thought. And remember, swords are like our thoughts, like our minds, right? What we're doing. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's get some information on this new person coming in, please. How did our people looking at this? This is very interesting because I had somebody on my live. You know who you are. You all know who she is. Like if he or she is, if you go back and look at the live. Well, maybe both of you. This is your situation too. So I hope you're reading. You look at this. Somebody is coming in with renewed energy suddenly. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Okay. So this often happens to me. Those of you who are regulars, is that I'll get a whole story. That was a good whistle, hey? You are ready to start again with renewed energy. A little bit of, fuck it, let's go. I have wasted so much time on this loser. What was I thinking? Is he ever going to come in? Is he ever going to come in? No. And now, but now the universe, like, now you're just like, yeah, you know what? I don't think he's coming in. And the universe is like physically taking your head. It's like, honey, look over here. Okay? This doesn't, you know, even if that person was your soulmate, everybody has free will. And if that person chooses not to be aligned to a spirit and to be weak, that doesn't mean that you're screwed. The universe is like, no, look it. Plan B is even better to make up for all this shit that you've been through. So, like, see, new adventure, ready to take it on with this renewed energy. And look at the Joker. Just skipping along, singing the song, leaving everything behind, not looking back. Not looking back. Okay? Because you're leveling up now. Look at that sassy look. Okay? Dragons. This woman is sassy. Let's see what the book says about her, because I think this is like what you want to be. This is who you really are, right? But this devil energy, this like unrequited love situation has made you less. And even feeling it. It's like, I don't feel like a queen. I feel like a loser. I feel like, well, are you going to phone me today? Right? It's like, no, you're better than that. You're this chick. Right? Let's see. Queen of Wands. Oh, I hope a King of Swords or a King of Wands comes out for you. But we'll see. Something's going to start happening fast, though. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. This self-assured queen radiates energy and warmth. Again, energy. New energy. New energy. You are tired of shit. You got to the end of this sword cycle. Done. We're going to level out these coins. Start off fresh. We got a new energy. Somebody has sparked our interest. Okay? To meet you, this person. Okay, that's sassy queen. This self-assured queen radiates her with energy and warmth. Her dragons serve not only as ornamentation, but reflect her enthusiasm, magic, and vibrancy. She can and will handle any situation with grace. Now, keep in mind that if you move on, this guy's going to say, oh, but I'm going to do this, like, and all the tricks are going to come out, and you're like, fuck off. You had your chance, bro. You had your chance, because guess what? The seasons have changed, and so have I. Now, we're coming up to a full moon and a lunar eclipse soon. We are just in the beginning of summer. Summer's just started. We're only in the baby steps of summer. The season has changed. It looks like in this card that the spirit just said, the spirit right now is Leo the Lion, that this is an emperor energy, that this is not a monkey. Okay? Because things are coming in fast. This spirit just said to me, this may be somebody that you've been kind of watching a little bit, but he's also been watching you. He's been watching you too. He's holding those horses back. See that? He's holding the horses back. They're raring to go. And he's like, nope, not yet. And like the seasons change and click. And it's like, yeah, go. Yeah. Yeah. That's what our horse people say. 2 of Wands. The gates to paradise have opened. Ooh. There we go. 6 of Cups. This could be an actual twin flame. Or somebody from your past. Somebody from your childhood. Now, I have been picking this up for a while now, right? That while twin flames and soulmates and stuff is very exciting, and we don't think of that in terms of adults, sometimes that young love, like when you're 6, when you're a child, it's so pure. Yeah, and you've been through this, like maybe you've been a third party, right? Like maybe, you've been sitting waiting for this guy to phone and he's with his wife and it's like, I don't think he's ever going to leave her. And your friend's like, nobody thinks he's going to leave her, right? And it's like, how did I end up like this? And you yearn for this youthful, dignified, beautiful, innocent love. Well, this is what's waiting for you. True love. Okay? So I don't always take the cards on the bottom of the deck unless Spirit's like, yep, that's for you. Yeah. Ooh, see? 3 of Cups. Spirit said that this could be somebody who's actually a friend or a friend of a friend. A friend. Okay, now notice, like, I want you to know, like, these 3 cards are usually 3 women dancing, holding cups, right? So we've got 3 women here, right? But check out the hands. 2 of those hands. See, this one is kind of an ambidextrous hand here. Excuse my dirty nails because I've been in the garden. This is a man's hand, right? And this might be somebody you work with. This might be somebody that you know as a friend. This might be somebody that you were really friends with, that you were childhood friends with even, and you've grown apart. But maybe even with COVID, or like, everybody's quarantined and stuck home and different things, and you've been on Facebook or something different. It's like, I wonder whatever happened to, right? And guess what? She has been waiting for you. You know what? I'm not sure about those cranes. I'm suddenly very curious about the cranes. Hold on a second. Cranes are a symbol for flourishing, as they are known to mate for life. Aww. Just like Canadian geese. 2 of Cups and 10 of Cups. Okay, we're done. One of these hands is yours. One of these hands is your person's. The other hand is the person that helped to get you together. Okay? I mean, like, this is pretty sweet. The gates have opened. Like, honestly, and your twin flames, like, it's 2 of Cups. That's almost always a twin flame. It's always a marriage situation. And you end up with this 10 of Cups, like, life. Like, isn't that a lot nicer than you sitting at home, like, sipping a glass of Tang and eating ravioli out of the can, waiting for this loser to call? But he's with his wife. Oh, look at how many cups are there. Oh, I just noticed that. I've never noticed that. Like, there's 10 of Cups, but they're mostly on the mantle. But look at, there's 3 on the... There's 3 right there. See, the rest of them are on the mantle. But look at that. Isn't that where you want to be? Okay, so escape this and this, because despite what that loser says, this is unrequited. He or she is either holding on to you, like, for ego, or, like, you know, if things don't work out with my wife, I always have this one. You know, but universe can bring this in for you, you know. Oh shit, right? Allow your inner youthfulness to shine, right? Allow your youth. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Express your love. So, right? So recap, you are ready to escape this devil energy. You just need somebody to tell you that this is unrequited, right? Because somebody else has already kind of sparked your interest. Maybe on social media or whatever. He or she may or not be a co-worker, somebody that you already know, or somebody that you used to know and that you've kind of reconnected through social media, maybe through quarantine or whatever. And, like, now you're balancing out the scales. It's like, you know what? I'm going to put my pentacles over here instead. Right? I'm going to start on a new adventure with new energy with that. Look at it, it's my soulmate. Like, remember that pure, oh, I remember, and, like, he'd pick me dandelions and tell me that we'd live together forever, and how did I get away from that? How did I ended up in this situation? Right? I'm going to move on. I'm moving on. Singing a song. Getting sassy. I'm going to pull up my full Queen of Swords energy and Dragon, right? Because it's the season. Seasons have changed, and so have I. We're going to fucking go for it. We're going to let those horses have their head and go. The gates are open and ready for us to go. For lovers. We're twin flames. Friends. Ending up. Like, I don't usually do that, but it was just like how the story, like, there's 3 right there. Right? Yeah. That's what you want, right? Aw, so nice. All right. Have a great evening. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. I gotta get better at being, like, you know, when it's winter, you know what part of it is? That, like, when it's winter, we're stuck in the house. You know, and that is 6 months of the fucking year. And this year, it was even worse. Like, winter never, ever fucking ended. It just kept on. And then it would melt a little bit. And then it would snow like 3 feet. And you know, like, there was days that I just cried. Because I just yearned to be outside so bad. I mean, you can check some of my first videos. I think that it was like February or March. And it's like, oh my goodness, it'd be 30 below, 40 below, 50 below. And it's like, oh. Some days here it's colder than the North Pole, right? So you can't really blame me for just wanting to be outside. But I'm going to do my best for you because I love you all to pieces. I'm really excited. I'm going to keep doing those lives on Friday, like no matter what. Like this Friday I won't because it's my son's birthday. But the Friday after I will. And like until, like unless it gets completely unmanageable, I'm going to try to do some free readings. You know, depending on how many people are on, you know, like last time I think there was like 3. So I had lots of time and I did complete free readings for those people. I mean, if it gets to be a little busier, I'll maybe do a 3-card spread or a yes or no or whatever. But have a fantastic evening. Ciao.